if you did something and you earned your way or whatever the case is, it's like, okay, motherfucker listening to them.
That
That's
shit
why they
supposed to
listen.
motivate you. You feel me?
Yeah.
A lot of people get on some hating shit. Like I say, and I'm gonna say this here too, because I ain't ever really addressed this, but I got the utmost respect for bro. You know, we locked in on, you know, this twin on, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's my brother, you know, we family. You know, bro, work ethic is unmatched. You want to learn something,
Appreciate
most
that.
of the time, bro, don't have the answers, you know what I'm saying? More of the time than not. You feel me? Always solid, always, you know, been genuine. It's hard to find people like that, you know, to come across. And we came across this opportunity, you know, after meeting each other, having a lot of conversations and whatnot, found the common balance, you know, a common stomping ground shit. It'd be a disservice not to meet them in the middle, halfway, and do my due diligence. That's what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, and that
You know,
definitely,
just
I can
locking
say the
in, you know,
same,
having
same
that
with you,
team shit.
for sure, because I think what really turned my, because my hustle always been, it's like when I moved out, moved away from family, I moved away from family, so I came out this way, by my lonely, like
Yeah.
just me. So I had to build from ground up. And that's what, when I did, long story short, when I ran into you, it kind of, I had the hustle, I had the drive, but life was doing life, feel me? Uh, which, I was still copacetic or whatever the case is, but I didn't really, that hustle wasn't turned up. And then we locked in, man, and we was just, just hitting shit off, just knocking, having that brotherhood, that brother, and that really turned the hustle up and made me like, damn, I can really get, get to it. And you showed me a lot of different, like clips of, like, in a sense of, okay, well, shit, why not? Now that's why I got, like I just said, said a while back,
I appreciate
uh, I rather fail. I can't quit. I'd rather fail first. Let me fail, and then I'll be like, fuck it, well, shit, I failed.
real spill. I wholeheartedly should agree. Like, the drive is infinite. By any means, niggas gonna figure it out. You feel me?
Oh yeah, that's
And,
100% for sure.
and I don't, oh, for sure. I don't know why, like, maybe it's just me personally, or not me personally, because I know bro share this, but I'm speaking more so to y'all and whoever the audience is, you know what I'm saying? Like, it never said well with me being broke, being just unable to, because I know my potential, right? And I know what I'm capable of. So not having an answer, that shit gonna drive me insane until I find an answer.
Bro,
It have to be another way.
it really,
The
it does
universe,
turn to
it gotta be, you feel me?
Yeah, that's 100.
Niggas won't be able to sleep, niggas won't be able to eat, think, like,
That's
and
real shit.
obviously I'm gonna pray on it, I'm gonna meditate on it, and I'm gonna manifest it, you know, so it can be so, but that shit just eat at me, bro. So it's like sometimes I do get a bit frustrated when I see like inferior things happening, or I see, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, like I said, like, it's really all the mindset. You feel me? And every day, bro, like, it's a constant battle. A lot of the time, I always feel like going in the towel, but when you feel like quitting, you gotta remember why you started shit in the first place. Real shit, like,
Yeah.
the mindset I had when I first came out here, you feel me? It was, you know, a bit less, like it is now, a bit more erratic and whatnot. I wasn't as stoic, and it was similar. I was still like dolo. Like, I came out here solo, and I had to come out here and be in a situation, a circumstance that was very uncomfortable for me. And but I realize now again, stepping out that comfort zone, being comfortable, being uncomfortable, was the best decision ever.
But yeah.
You know, and I'm just grateful through everything, good and bad. I'm grateful for every bit shit that's still around, all the amazing people in my life. I'm looking forward to seeing them reach their full potential.
Yeah, 100%.
Reach all to go at anything that they want to do. I'm just a call away shit. Vice versa. It's only up.
It's only up. I think that's the biggest thing that really remember. Like, I gotta tell myself, preach to myself daily, man. And when giving thanks to God, man, I have to remind him it's only up. And he reminds me, as well, it's only up. You don't stay down for too long. It's only failure is only permanent when you give up. So I refuse to give up, and I remember, and I always remember my past. I think a lot of people say don't hold on to the past, and I agree with that to a certain degree. I agree to it because to a certain degree, to the extent of, okay, well, I want to remember my past to be able to be like, well, damn, I came this far.
True.
Damn, I made it this far. Damn, I was. I mean, a couple months ago, I couldn't. You feel me? I was eating noodles. Now, you feel me? I'm Fogo. You feel me? I'm at
Yeah.
Roof Chris. Shit, hey, twin, let's go to Roof. Just on the wake up. You see what I'm saying? Like shit like that. That's what I have to remember that, and that can make the grind continue. You see what I'm saying? No, remembering the wounds. And I think that's what that's what drove me for a long time. But also now it helps me stay locked in because I remember, like I said, I remember where I came from. I remember, the ones that turned their back or whatever the case may be. So with that being said, like I think for any young man out there, any of my peers, anybody who watching anything of that nature, just stay locked in. Just remember where you came from. Continue to hustle. Continue. Don't quit. There's no point in quitting. You quit. You only quit when you succeed. When you succeed at it, that's when you quit.
You throwing in the towel. You know better than a lot of, you know what I'm saying? Like you gotta exceed the standard expectations. And bro hit the nail like right on the coffin. Your past, people say let go of your past. Mine's still exceptionally on me, but in a good way. Because again, like he said, I use it as fuel, and that's what you're supposed to do. Remember what it taught you. Don't just, you feel me? Don't let it overly like consume you to the point of like purified hatred to where you literally can't do anything else. But just use it, whether it's that new business endeavor, whether it's you at work, 5 days, 6 days out of the week, whatever, whether it's to the gym, use it, to something, productive and constructive. And remember, that always walk out with a smile on your face. Never let them see you sweat, regardless of how you feeling. You show up every day, you do what you said you was gonna do. Word is bond. One of the things as a man, something you gotta stand on.